Today we will be going over AMC stock and where it could be heading this week. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please comment how many shares of AMC you're holding and consider leaving a like and subscribe as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys want 2 free stocks that could be worth up to $2,300 and go ahead and get signed up with WeBull, all you have to do is deposit $5 and you'll get those 2 free stocks. With all that out of the way, let's get straight into the stock for today, AMC. So guys, I just watched Black Widow in an AMC theater last night and I have to say, the movie is good. The reviews are probably going to be pretty good and it's going to get people out to see this movie, and especially there's just a lot of Marvel fans in the United States, so when they actually get out to movie theaters this weekend, it's going to show in the numbers for AMC come Monday, and that could definitely be a catalyst going forward. But we do have an article for today as well, and it's from investors.com or Investors Business Daily, and the title is going to be AMC stock faces big test amid to return to normalcy. So let's get straight into this article, guys. The release of the major summer blockbusters and a return to normalcy as more people are vaccinated are fueling AMC's attempt at a comeback. Even though this did happen, AMC stock has been falling the past couple of days. We're going to be going over an update on the technical analysis because I did say if they went below $51, we would be in a bearish trend, obviously it did dip low, $51, sitting at about $46 right now. I did talk about this and we'll go over some more of that technical analysis and how they could actually rebound at the end of this video, so watch all the way through if you want. Obviously AMC's recovery has been slow but is also steady. So visits to AMC theater were down 57% last month when compared to June 2019 before the pandemic shut down all the theaters, but that's really not an apt comparison as a lot of people in America are still afraid to go outside for some reason even though they have vaccines. Doesn't make much sense to me, but we're not getting political here. But basically the rate of improvement has picked up in recent months, while visits ticked up only 0.9% in February and March and 1.6% from February to May, or April to May. According to industry tracker Placer AI, the jump between May and June accelerated. The visits increased more than 11% from May to June, likely due to the release of the latest installment of the Fast and Furious movie franchise F9. So obviously that happened, and then also we have a premiere of Black Widow, which just came out last night. I saw it, very good movie. AMC stock could see another bump in theater attendance, and as soon as those numbers come out, how much they actually made box office weekend, we could get a bump come Monday on AMC's stock price, so be on the lookout for that. Industry watchers say Black Widow could bring in $80 to $110 million at the box office during opening weekend at 4,000 theaters nationwide. That would top the $70 million that F9 took in during its opening weekend in the US. That made AMC's price bump up about 5 to 7%, I believe. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But as soon as those numbers came up, AMC did bump up about 5 to 7%. So, a swing on that could definitely be profitable, or just a scalp, day trade, whatever you want to do, could definitely be profitable, but that's not financial advice. They then go on to say that while there are longer term questions about how the sector may need to evolve to stay relevant, the continued return of visits is an incredibly positive sign for the long-term viability of this segment, wrote this guy on Placer AI who does those analytics. Meanwhile, Wedbush analyst said in a note to investors on June 4th that he is increasingly optimistic about the theater industry as a whole post-pandemic, and early signs of a pent-up demand bode well for summer. He gave AMC stock a neutral rating and a 7.50 price target, so that is really, really bad, but that was June 4th before we had this huge run-up. But AMC has made the best of its current meme stock status, selling shares at a premium, and has raised significant capital doing so. With this capital infusion, AMC can more rapidly reduce its debt and return to prior growth strategy of upgrading its European circuit and expanding screens in the Middle East. basically just making their theaters better. And really what I had to say about, AMC is we are going to see a lot of ramped up, hype around the movie theater chain, especially because, a lot of movies were kind of delaying as we wanted to get through the pandemic. And now that we're all getting vaccinated, these big movies such as Black Widow, such as Fast and Furious 9, and others from Marvel as well, are going to start coming out in AMC theaters, and that they're going to get people to go to theaters. I can say that this is the first time I've been in a theater that was actually full since the start of the pandemic. Now we can really quickly talk about the stock sale. So AMC has raised about 246 billion in capital from stock sales. Obviously, AMC investors aren't too happy about this because they want the squeeze to occur, and they don't want more shares out there so shorts can cover their positions. But they have tabled discussion for the 25 million shares that they would like to add at this really good price. Honestly, for the good of AMC, it would be best if they added 25 million shares so that they could pay off their debt. We're about to go in the financials in a second. But AMC investors do get to vote on this matter, and they have voiced their opinion that they do not want that whatsoever. We can really quickly go on the financials and discuss why they should probably do this. As you can see here, current assets, they only have about $1 billion in current assets, and then 1.6 billion in current liabilities. And you never want to see current liabilities be more than current assets. That just means you're going to have more debt by the end of the year. And then total debt, 11 billion. They really need to start paying off their debt, although they have had it all the way from June 30th. Although things should start to ramp up soon, we still need to see a big increase in total assets, and a decrease in total debt. And selling those 25 million shares at this really big price would definitely help pay down debt, improve AMC theaters, and all of that. Alright, but that's enough of that. Let's get into the technical analysis. So obviously, when we were making about a video on AMC every single day, we kept on talking about these support and resistance levels around mid-June. And late June. And we were saying whatever it breaks first will dictate whether AMC is going to be in a bullish or bearish trend. If it broke the support line at $51, it was going to be in a bearish trend. This is all recorded on video. If it broke $65, we're going to be in a bullish trend. Well, we did break below $51, and as soon as we broke below $51, I made a video on TikTok saying that we're in a bearish trend, and then it bumped back up to $52, and then they're like, no, it closed the day. And then what do you know? AMC has dropped down to 38.76 at one time, and we are, we had a little bit of a bump back up a couple days ago, but we are now consolidating and are not looking too good for AMC. We're sitting at about $46, and really the next support line that we're gonna have is $40. So if we break below $40 now, that would be very, very bad, as we could be returning all the way to the $30 level. If we can hold above $30, we can try to test this new resistance line, which is going to be $51, the previous support line. This is our new resistance line at $51. Our support line is about $39-ish, give or take. But yeah, so really $39 new support level. If it breaks below that, that could spell disaster for AMC stock. But for now, we are still safe, trading in this $40 to $50 range with not too much downside unless we break that $40 support. But yeah, that is pretty much going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys all for watching. If you guys did enjoy the video or found any value in it, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and comment how many shares of AMC you are holding right now. But that is going to be it for today's video. My name is Zach. I'll see you in the next one.